right now, Carisa and Ryan.
Let me turn
It's
this
going to
up.
help if Kim turns on the microphone.
Well, it's on. It wasn't up enough. So, yes, Carisa and Ryan are here, and we are so stoked because they're new to our show.
Right?
Yeah. So, and new voices just get me giddy. I'm so excited.
So can you play us a song by way of introduction to our listeners?
There we were in two odd shades of blue. The old truck and its engine murmuring as low as you. My gaze like the moon, cool, clear, far away. Unsure and insecure, I did not speak. On your radio we heard your favorite tune, and I couldn't help but smile, singing no quarter with you. There we were inside your best friend's car, whispers breathing soft, your wrist upon my shoulder, fingers on my earlobe. The night hid the red beneath my skin, betrayal of the very blood that whirled within. But you rambled on without a care in the world. On her radio we heard that greatest hits CD, and you sang tinted quietly to me. There we were, laying in green, your body next to mine, all that I could see. Stretched our wings across the flesh of earth, smothered in summer. I was always at a loss for words. Inside my head I heard no music, nothing but you. Could you only hear my dark voice too? In that moment you were my favorite
This is going to be a good show, Kim.
Look, I'm going to call it right now. You all are going to hear about Carisa. and you are going to see her on signs. And I'm telling you,
Marquees.
I'm
and
good at
lights.
this. I call it. You're going to be on stages in this area and beyond
Thank you.
soon.
And you probably are already. Where have you been playing out, and where will you be playing out in the near future?
Well, we've actually just moved here from Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Congratulations.
I'm really excited.
Welcome.
Thank you. So I'm really excited to get to know the community of all of North Carolina, really. We live in Raleigh, but we've been slowly exploring everywhere.
Right.
There's some really cool spots in Cary. There's like Bond Brothers East, which is a great music venue. They
Yes,
have a
it
lot
is.
of different stuff, and I've just been obsessed with that place. So,
So what brought you down here to North Carolina?
family.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That is a good reason. Well, we're thrilled to have you both at first here. Because really, and knowing that you just moved here, because as we listen, Bob and I always think to ourselves, we always feel stupid first. Like, how did we not hear this person
Right.
before? How did we miss this? Well, it's because you just moved from Wisconsin. We're both telling you in a year, she probably won't be on our show anymore.
Thank you for giving us an
Right.
excuse for not knowing your music already.
Right.
And I have lots of questions about that guitar, but it's not time yet.
Yeah, we need more music.
But can you play us another song?
Of course. That song was called Summer, and the song is called Near or Far. There's a heat that lingers on your pillow whenever I'm half caught in a dream. It's as though you've slipped between my fingers. I can feel that I'm not alone in this house, but I know that you are not here. There's a melody that echoes in my mind, set in the key of your warm tenor voice. But I couldn't tell you what the music is. I can hear what can only be the sweetest sound, but I know that you are not here. Tell me, darling, near or far, where I am is where you are. Come and see me now and then. I'd really love to talk to you again. There's a space, a place that's missing you. In my arms, where you should be. But as if to contradict my sadness, I can feel you in my four-chambered house, as if to say, I am still here. Tell me, darling, near or far, where I am is where you are. Come and see me
All right, Carissa and Ryan from Wisconsin. We have so many questions.
Well, you
Fire
asked
away.
that question, and while you do, pardon me, I'm going to go adjust mic number 2 just a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good. I mean, it sounds good, but I can see why you're doing that. All right, so I want to ask both of you, who is the primary songwriter in this duo?
Well, for these songs, I'm the primary songwriter.
Okay, so we always like to start by asking our songwriting guest, how did you begin to be a songwriter? Like, where did it all start?
I guess I just started writing really silly songs as a child, which I think is where a lot of people start. Just do something that's fun and makes sense to you, and then you refine it as you go along. I listened to a lot of music in my family when I was younger, so I was always singing something. And if you don't know the words to something, you kind of just make it up as you go along.
Yes.
So you had a musical family. Music was part of the family life.
Singing was, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
In what way? We have a lot of people come in and say, "Oh, I sang in choirs in church, or I sang in bands." Where did you all sing?
We sang a lot in church growing up, but also I was a big fan of Radio Disney, so we would just blast that in the
just
car.
sing along with all of those
Always.
songs. Yeah.
Anything.
So I'm gonna feign. I don't know what that is. What is Radio Disney? Like, I know what Disney is, obviously, but they have a radio station?
They used to have a radio station for a very brief period of time, I guess. I don't think it exists anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I just learned something. That's,
But you know exactly what it sounds like because
Oh,
you
I know
all of
exactly
this
what it-
Disney songs.
yes,
Yes.
I do. That's amazing, actually. That's amazing that a family would be singing Radio Disney songs. That's just, so as you got older and, we get to a certain age where we're like, I think I can put myself on a stage. When did you cross that threshold? Like, I think what I've got is good enough to be on stage.
It wasn't really, I didn't really believe in myself until after I moved to Wisconsin
Okay. From where?
from New York.
From New York. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of all over the place, exploring America, as it were.
Okay.
That's a good thing to do.
It is
Isn't
good.
it?
It's very
Yeah,
healthy.
Really cool. And once I got to Wisconsin, I didn't really have a support system out there. And I had a therapist at the time, and she was like, well, do something that, like, brings you joy. Why don't you go to some open mics, make some music? And I was like, sure. And then the more I was, like, going to open mics, the more opportunities for gigs I got. And then I just kept going with it, just kept going with the flow.
It is what you found in the music scene in Wisconsin, kind of what we bump into with music scenes everywhere that people don't expect, and that it's wonderfully collaborative and it's not competitive. People just, they hear you and see you being musical and they just want to be around you. Hey, come on, join our band and come jam with us and things like that.
I think so. I think most musicians all over actually are really nice, and I've met some
Yes.
great ones out here. It's really hard to feel competitive when you're doing your own thing too.
Fair.
You
Yes,
know,
it
because
is.
no one can do what you do if you're doing yourself.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
That's
That totally
that makes.
makes
I wish we could like sort of isolate that. Yes, that is absolutely true. So Ryan, we're not leaving you out. How did you come into this? How did you all come together musically, and where did it start for you?
We're married now, and so we have the
Congratulations.
opportunity to play together all the
Thank you.
time.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Skipping to the end there.
We never assume.
At the beginning. But yeah, we encountered each other in the music scene in Madison and just knew of each other and had seen each other's shows and stuff like that. And
And
both
through
had-
friendly coercion, I got him to sing with me a few times.
Yeah, exactly. And then we collaborated on a song together and started playing some gigs, and yeah, the rest is history.
Well, I'm the lucky one who gets to wear the headphones tonight, and I got to tell you, the harmonies that you all are creating are wicked magical. Just, it's stupendous. Will you play us another song?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Also, thank you. Let's do Cross My Heart.
You're my favorite kind of way to pass the time. You say you're mine, I'll tell you that I love you Let me be the one you tell your secrets to. I'll tie your shoes and you can zip my jackets. Cross my heart, you'll always be the one who means the most to me. I'm cut from the same cloth as you. I promise I'll be true. Oh, I'm invested in your happiness.
Tangle me in memories of your small delights, the stars at night, the flowers in the morning. Sing the song you're writing as you find the words. My hummingbird, I'll thumb through my thesaurus, cross my heart. You'll always be the one who means the most to me. I'm cut from the same cloth as you. I promise I'll be true. Oh, I'm invested in your happiness.
Cross my heart, I love you, dear. I promise I'll always be here. Yes, even when your hands are cold, they're mine to have and hold. And I'm invested in your happiness, my love.
Thank you.
While you were playing that, Kim was looking over at me and saying, "Can I just take them home?"
That was solid writing.
Right?
That your songs are interesting. I know you just played a couple, but they're very, very intimate.
Thank you.
They really, if they were a camera lens, they would be a macro view on what's happening. Where does that come from? Why is that the choice?
Thank you. That's really sweet. That's something I've been working on as a songwriter. And for these songs in particular, I indulged in more poetry. Because sometimes as a writer, I feel like I can't find the words. And then I think to myself, like, well, why don't I just study the experts? You know, like, it's right there. So I just dove into a lot of poetry and kept chiseling away and rewriting and drafting, which is something I hadn't done really much before. And I just kept asking myself, like, I want people to, like, see what I'm trying to show here instead of just feeling it through the music.
Well, what you're doing is you are, and by the way, really wise to study the poets. Just going to say that. Just,
Kim Lane is a poet.
Love that.
but what you're doing in your songs, and the reason that you're drawing us in, is because you're showing instead of telling. You're not telling us how you feel. You're not telling us how it affected you. You are drawing the picture and pulling us into the moment. And like when you open with those lines, I looked at Bob and I said, that's the best line ever. Like, they're just these really compelling openings that if you can't relate to them, I don't think you're human. Like, who wouldn't want to zip your jacket and tie your shoe? That's really beautiful and intimate.
But you're absolutely right that writing a song doesn't come naturally to most people. It is hard work. It is a craft, and it's alchemy when it all comes together into something magic. Like the first two songs we've heard tonight,
Thank you.
excellently crafted songs.
Thank you.
But Ryan, when we asked who's writing most of the songs, I think you said for these, Carissa writes
Yeah.
the songs, which made me think there must be some other project out there, Ryan, where you were also writing songs.
Yeah, I do my own writing as well, and release music under my own name too. So
Oh, excellent.
we have a
Where can we find that music?
Ryan Hartkoff is the name.
Okay.
Hartkoph?
PF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Close.
very
Yeah.
close. Wow,
Well
that's
done.
the best anyone's ever guessed before.
So this means we get to have them back within the window like that we usually would have people,
Because it will be a different act.
because it's kind of a cheat, but we're going to do that. Okay.
We try not to book the same guest within a year.
Okay.
We will not be
because
doing
it
that
will
with
be a
you.
Ryan show, hey, we're not breaking any rules.
I'll just
Yeah.
be backup then.
Yeah.
But this is the Carissa show tonight.
Yeah.
Is it too early for gear time, Kim Lane?
I think we should hear another song, because I think the people who are listening right now do not want to hear us. They want this, like hard stop. So yes, will you play us another song, and then yes, we'll do gear time.
I'll do some prayer. You and I, our half-lit room, our sweet vanilla scented halls, our bamboo sheets in disarray, collage of art upon the wall, the dog stretched long across the lawn, the backyard where the goldfinch rests. Oh, anything I have with you will always ever be the best. I love you, I do. You're everything to me. Oh, let's make a home out of this house. I want you to live so totally free, to spread your wings inside and out. Let sadness be a foreign tongue that you nor I can understand. Let beauty shine out from our eyes. Let love grow in our open hands. May every day be warmer than the wintry ones we've faced before. And let me learn with every breath to see you and care for you more. I love you, I do. You're so precious to me. Oh, let's make a home out of this house. I want you to live so totally free, to be yourself inside and out.
And now we can do gear time because I'm dying to.
Well, I don't know what it sounds like to our listeners out in the ether or through your headphones, but here live in the studio, that guitar has such a wonderful, warm sound.
It really does. And y'all are going to be surprised when, or maybe you might be able to see, what it is. Tell us about your guitar. And the reason we do this is someone that unfortunately you would not get to meet his name, Matty Sheets. And in honor of Matty Sheets, he was a dedicated listener of our show, well-regarded singer-songwriter, passed away a couple of years ago. He would tune in and he'd be like, gear time, every time we would talk about guitars and instruments. So we call it Matty Sheets Gear Time in honor of him, and I know he'd be so interested in this guitar.
I love that. This guitar is a Luna. It's made with bamboo. Her name is Matcha. I name all my instruments because it helps us develop a deeper connection.
Yes.
Well, absolutely.
And I use the Dario strings. I forget which ones these are. I think these are like 80-20 or something because they're just really warm. It has a really nice, rich tone.
So you've got multiple guitars?
I do.
What
I'm
made
also
you
a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
a collector?
person.
Oh, yes.
Collector, yes.
Most folks who come in here with a guitar have like walls of guitars at home.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to bring this one to the studio?
Matcha's the one I usually play without the most, but I was on the fence between this one and the classical, which is a little brighter, I would say.
Right.
But I wanted to go with the bassier, kind of warm, richer
Well,
tone.
it at least here in this studio, it is the right choice. It sounds
Yes.
great. But I can absolutely hear your style of playing on a classical guitar.
Thank you.
And what is this guitar made of?
Bamboo.
This is our first ever
It's a
bamboo.
brass guitar.
Yeah. This is, to our knowledge, the first bamboo guitar we've ever had in
First
here.
one on Past the Hat, yes.
Yeah, and what's really lovely about them is not only do you have this really nice warm sound, they're also so lightweight. Like, it is such a nice, probably travel guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Now, your playing, I really wanted to get at your playing because I'm noticing you do something. You center your songs around certain chord shapes. And you run those, and these are not power chords. These are not like simple, you took out the fifth, and these are like jazz chords, that you're running jazz chords up and down the neck. We don't see that very much either. Where did you acquire these guitar skills? Because the way you're using them, you have the most beautifully delicate hands. Like, you make it look easy, but jazz chords are not easy. I can barely make them. How did that happen?
I'm actually self-taught on the guitar.
Gotta be kidding me.
And I use like, Hal Leonard has like a little chord book. And I learned, obviously, the classic 1-4-5 minor 6 songs, like everyone has to
Yeah.
go through the shed. But then when I was looking at the chord book, I was like, oh, there are all these other chords that I could be using to just hear a little bit of a different variation. And I just spent a summer inside one year, and I was like, here we go. I just sat down and practiced until they felt like second nature.
And I think that the people who get our attention do stuff like that.
Yes.
They do that. Where
sit
Brian
down and
O'Kelly
focus and do
Cox is an example of that, where he felt like he wasn't great at guitar, and he did the same thing. He just kind of locked himself up, and he's like, well, I just learned them. I just learned the songs. But you make it look so easy, and so the practice, I think, is evident because, and it also looked like it's healthy on your hands. Like, you were making, it looks like a B. I know it's not a B, but anyway, what you're doing is, it sounds fantastic, and it's really, really interesting to watch. It actually, we're at the top of the hour. We probably ought to spokesmodel our fine folks.
Oh, that's right. And remind you that you are listening to WHUP LP Hillsborough.
Okay, I hate that we can't hear another song, but we'll do this quickly. Okay, the second half of our show is brought to you by Matthew's Chocolates.
104 North Churton Street, Hillsborough, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it,
We all have chocolate needs.
Every guest on Pass the Hat gets a gift of chocolate. We're not entirely sure what's in the box, but we know that it is delicious. And y'all, Easter comes early this year, April 5th. It's like right around the corner. Matthew is busy making all of your Easter chocolate, but don't walk in the day before Easter and expect to buy all those little chocolate things for the kids.
He will cut you.
And your friends. Well, He probably would, but he also won't
will.
have any for you. Do your pre-ordering. Order in advance if you want the quality chocolate for Easter, y'all.
Okay. Having said that, thank you, Matthew. We adore you. We adore your chocolate. We must have another song.
Deal. You got it.
Many, many more.
We're going to lock the door and just, y'all stuck here.
That'll be fun. No, just kidding. Let's do one more thing. Okay. All of these songs so far have been originals, so. But we have a maybe cover on the list as well. It's been so long since I saw you that I fear you may fade from my memory. I wonder, is it the same for you, or did you already forget me? I still remember everything you said to me when I last spoke with you. Sometimes I see people who have eyes as clear and bright as any sky could be. But they'll never compare to your piercing gaze, those orbs of crystalline green. Do you still mistake other girls for me in hopes that you'll see me again? I dream of we two. I hope it comes true, and soon. All I can wish for is to be alone with you once more. I dream of we two. I hope it comes true, and soon. told you twice already, dear. I just want to be alone with you. Guess I'll tell you for the last time. I just want to be alone with you. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum,
Carisa, live here in the studio. Carisa, I don't know if we've covered it already. Where can folks find you online so they can find more of your music and find where you're going to be having local gigs? They can come and see you.
yes. I have a website, which is carisa.is. It's carisa.is. I'm also on Instagram and Bandcamp and Facebook, but all of the links for those you can find through the website.
Find via the website. And you have music on Bandcamp?
I do, and also on like Spotify and Apple Music and all the streaming platforms that anyone might want to use.
I only bring up Bandcamp because it is Bandcamp Friday today.
It is, and I love that you know that.
So that means for you folks who don't know, anything you buy via Bandcamp, 100% of the proceeds goes to the artist. So if you're liking what you're hearing right now, go out and buy it.
Yeah, it's just carisa.bandcamp.com.
Easy peasy.
So, yeah.
The link is on carisa.is.
That's right.
And where can people, obviously people can see you online right now, but do you have gigs coming up soon?
I don't have any gigs booked in North Carolina yet.
All right, folks.
It's time
This
to get
is your
them booked,
call
right?
to action. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you're fairly recent into the Triangle area, right?
Yeah.
Like months?
Since August, like mid-August.
Okay, so
Okay.
7 or 8 months.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you contacted us in January. Usually we're booked 5-6 months out, but we happen to have an opening and we listened to one song and said, yep.
yeah, done.
We happen to have, we had a cancellation, and we usually have a list of folks that can come in and fill when we have a cancellation, but finding somebody new is always a bonus.
Yeah.
So
Love that.
thank you for reaching out. And for any folks out there listening, if you have music that you play, absolutely reach out. Send us an email at whuppassthehat@gmail.com and send us some links to your music.
And what we will tell you is that now you got here at a good time, in that now it's starting to open up for festivals, of which there are many festivals. Farmers markets, you can play farmers markets here and get paid for that.
Get paid in vegetables.
Yeah, but also money. Like some of them actually do pay you money. But we do have, I would say, an abundant amount of clubs in this area that you can be paid, a modest amount and have a good audience, have a listening room, house concerts. And so we're broadcasting Carisa. So if you have these going on or if you host one of these venues, you need to call her because this is what's up. It's good music.
Do people actually call anymore?
I know. I shouldn't have said that. Text first. Text first, you
There you go.
hobgoblins, and then don't be rude because they're just going to hang up on you. But yes, go out. We'll get you gigged up. We'll get you connected to some folks, and you're getting connected, it sounds like. And in the meantime, will you play us another song?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. How about Hunting Your Octobers? Okay. This song is called Hunting Your Octobers. I wrote it for my dog, actually, he's my best friend. No offense.
Oh,
Not taken.
I sure love to see you run, free as you could be. Do you like to see the same for me? When you wag that little tail, when you start to spin, something deep inside me starts to ring. And on we go, days and months and years. Here's my lap to rest your head. Please don't leave snacks on my bed. 5 Octobers and some more. You and I will be best of friends until the end of infinite infinities. I'm doing my best for you. You do the same for me. What else does a person really need? Hunting all your warm Octobers here at my side. You can stay beside me. You don't have to worry. I promise I'll be here all your life.
More Carissa live here on Past That. I'm having such a good time. How about you, Kim?
I am too. I could listen to you for a really long time. And having found your website, I had found it before we did the show, but yes, money will be coming your way because these are really solid songs. I was reading your bio, and it sounds like you do some mining of your kind of what you've written in journals to come up with some of your songs. Do you have, I know you said you're self-taught, but do you have, like, your voice too? It sounds trained. Do you have any formal music education?
Just, I did go to college for music therapy, but more of the focus is on like the clinical aspects of
Sure.
using it with people. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're the second person in a couple of months who's had.
That's right.
Yeah, because a couple weeks ago we had a guest with a degree in music therapy
I love that.
as well.
Yes.
You know
the
what?
takeover.
Where I thought this conversation was going to go?
Where?
Tell us about your dog.
Oh, of course. His name is Prince.
Oh,
I wrote that song for him for his 5th birthday. Not that he knew, but he is featured on the recording. He was singing along in the background.
Oh,
So there's a couple of barks, and then he's harmonizing at the end because he's a diva.
of course.
That's
At
amazing.
Carissa.is, are there any pictures?
Of Prince, no.
Oh,
But there are some of him
that
on
seems
my
like a
Instagram.
miss.
I guess I can. I'll toss him on. I'll do it for you, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just thoroughly enjoying these songs.
Do you want Carissa to play another song?
I would. I want to answer. Are you working on any projects right now? Because you also have a home studio. Mm-hmm. Okay, so checking all the boxes here of successful music types.
Which is like, just to, reset your expectations, the bare minimum of a home studio is like a Mac. And
Yeah,
a
but these
keyboard.
days it's enough.
Yeah.
But we were talking earlier in the show, during our first section of the show, about our friends, A Different Thread, who are doing a wonderful job of marketing themselves on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You also are doing a great job of creating an online presence that is intentional.
Yeah.
you.
And I think that's an important thing for all artists to do.
Yeah. But yes, if you're working on anything, tell us about it. But yeah, otherwise we are here for the music.
I did just release an album in January,
Oh.
which is From What I've Tasted of Desire.
Oh, I saw that. Yes.
And I am working on my next set of songs, but I don't know when those will be finished yet. I want to collect some more
Okay.
for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have to be ready first, understand.
Yeah.
Well, can you play us another one now?
Absolutely. Let's do Sun and Moon. Oh, sorry. Start over.
It happens all the time.
Wait a minute.
No, we
There are
love
times-
this.
There are times the charm.
We
There are
love
times the
this. We
charm.
support this.
A little too high, a little too low. Now we're there. What's happening? Oh, I see. Okay, I was too high all of those times.
Okay.
Let's start over. This song is called Sun and Moon.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-bum-ba. a system that would crumble if she left. How I love the heat that being around her brings to me. Can't you see that I feel just the same as you? She is the one so far away from me and yet so near. I'm waiting for the day she finally sees me. I call out softly to her across velvet starry skies. I'd really love to know you more. I'd really love to know you more. I'd really love to get to know you more. Ba-da-da-da, da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Da-dum-doo-doo-doo-doo, da-da-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da, dum, dum, da-dum, da-da-dum. Da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Why are the ones so far away from us those we want near? When someone notices us, why are they unseen? We're calling out, but no one hears us across velvet sky. I'd really love to know you more. I'd really love to get to know you more. Why is it hard to tell the ones we want just how we feel? And are we truly happy circling nearby? Trapped in space where no sound travels across velvet sky.
Carissa, do you listen to Basia?
Basia?
Basia.
No, but I think I've heard of this artist before.
She is, I don't know specifically where she's from. She does really a lot of like bossa nova jazz.
Okay.
She was popular in the 90s and early noughts. I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Because your stuff reminds me of her, but I actually like you better. I was such a big fan of, like, she was on my running list. I listen to Basia all the time.
Nice.
But what you've got going on, I like it better.
Good stuff, right?
It really is good stuff because there's a depth to what we're listening to today that I think maybe not.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Carissa, we've talked a lot about music over the past 50 minutes or so. And we've talked about kind of how you play guitar, how you write songs, how, but no why. So I guess that's kind of my question, and it's intended to be an esoteric question to elicit an esoteric answer.
Sure.
So why do you write and perform music?
I think every living creature desires to create in some way, shape, or form, you know? And I think everyone is creative in a certain way. And I found that making music helped me get out what I needed to self-express, you know? Like Gordon Ramsay probably cooks in the same way I'd want to like make music, just recognized by everyone as like, that's it. That's what it is.
Well, make
think that's the
no
right
mistake. Make no mistake. You will be.
Thank you.
You will be. You're already hooked up with Ashley Virginia, right? Have you met her?
I have not, but
okay,
I have a
'cause
friend who, did a song with
Okay,
her.
because I noticed she was on the playlist, and so yes,
I
get you
actually
hooked in
heard
all
her
the good
through
people.
watching your videos
Oh, excellent.
on YouTube.
Ashley
Okay.
is a wonderful person in the Greensboro music scene.
Nice.
And reach out and get to know her. I think
Yeah.
you guys would enjoy each other.
Oh my gosh, I would just throw my credit card at that show. Just let me in. All right, we have time probably for one more song, which makes me sad because I want a bunch more.
Right?
But anyway, one more song. Yeah.
Sounds good. In that case, I will do, this song is called Repotting.
That's a good title.
And it's the title track from my EP, Repotting. It's probably the song that's done the most for me emotionally out of all the songs that I've written. So
Okay.
I feel like that's a good place to end on.
Yes.
This also the simplest, which I love. Okay, here we go. There was a time in my life when I wasn't sure of where or what felt right. I was not in tune with myself. I lost intuition trying to please someone else. Feeling the fear melt away. I gained the strength to say that's not okay, or it doesn't sit right with me. Soon I was budding, soon I had new leaves. I kept on growing some more, and what I once let in, I left at the door. I cleaned out the dust from my space, and slowly I noticed it day after day. I was returning to me. I was grounding in authenticity. The friends that I made at that time, they felt like a warm rush of air in the night. Now I continue to grow, and the best lesson ever, as far as I know, is learning to repot myself when the spaces that held me are no longer sufficient.
I am kind of glad we didn't do a farm report this week.
That was our farm report.
That
right
was
there.
it. So Kirk has a farm. He has a small farm north of here, and he always does a farm report. And if he's not here, sometimes I'll stumble in and do my little garden, whatever I'm doing
You do a
report.
good farm report.
Well, but there's your farm report. Do it right.
That was fantastic. And y'all, you
Yes.
have spent a wonderful hour with us here live with Carissa in the studio. Learn more at carissa.is. That's CARISA.is. And that will give you links out to all the socials and places like Bandcamp and Spotify, etc., where you can listen to music and, even better than that, buy music.
Yep.
But we have reached that point in the show.
Boo. Sorry.
That point in the show where we end the live stream and we turn the airwaves back over to Carissa to give us some intros and outros for music on a playlist that she brought in for us.
It
so
is
the
good.
idea is music that she enjoys, that she inspires, or that she just thinks you need to hear. And so we're going to have that happen, but the live stream is going to end in just a moment. Kim, tell our listeners where to go.
You do that. Okay, anyway, you can go to WHUPFM.org and hit that play live button. Or if you love Radio Garden like I love Radio Garden, spin the globe, land on Hillsborough, North Carolina at WHUP and listen to us, or on your TuneIn app. Those are the preferred spaces. We're going to turn off the camera. Y'all are going to wave goodbye. And everyone's going to click over. Is everyone gone, Bob?
We're done with those people. It's just us live here in the studio now.